Hello, good morning, students. How are you all? Okay, fine, sir. Very good. Tell me, the display is clear, sir, because this time electricity problem is here. So electricity is not available. So maybe your screen is coming blur. Okay, please tell me your display is okay. Please tell me. Okay, now the electricity problem is solved. Next, I am taking your question number exercise 11b. This is our exercise 11b. Okay, and just in the last class I have given some homework. Next, I am taking the question number sixth of this chapter. Okay, sixth of this exercise. Question number 6. Please read the question in your book. Find the value of the A if the line passing through the point minus 5, 8 and 3, 0. A line is passing through a point. First point is minus 5, minus 8, and the second point is 3, 0. A line which is passing through these 2 points is parallel to, this line is parallel to the line passing through the another 2 coordinate. The different line, the second line is passing through the point 6, 3 and 4, A. And the question is both lines are parallel, and our main question is find the value of A. So this is our question, find the value of A. How can you calculate the value of A? So as you know that can we define the relation between these 2 lines? Yes sir, we can define the relation between these 2 lines by using the slope. As you know that when the 2 lines are parallel, okay, as you know that when the 2 lines are parallel, their slopes are equal. Okay, to let the point, this is the A, this is A, and the another point is B. Let this point is A, this one is B, C and D. So when the 2 lines are parallel, since let AB, line AB is parallel to CD. So therefore slope of AB is equal to slope of CD. This is the condition when the 2 lines are parallel. As you know that I explained this concept in our earlier classes. Okay, next, how can you calculate the slope when the 2 points are given? So as you know that we can write this point is x1 y1, x2 y2. Similarly we can write x1 y1, x2 y2. Here we can write for line AB, x1 is equal to minus 5 and y1 is equal to minus 8, x2 is equal to 3 and y2 is equal to 0. So can you calculate the slope? Yes sir, slope of the line AB. So slope of AB, let it is denoted by m1 is equal to, what is the formula? y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. This is the formula. To substitute the value 0 minus y1 minus, and this is the minus, to minus plus, to minus plus upon x2 minus x1 3. This is minus formula, and minus is coming here, minus 5, to minus plus. Okay, so 8 upon 8 is equal to 1. The slope of line AB is equal to 1. Now similarly, can you calculate the slope of another line CD? To CD, first write the coordinate. x1 is equal to 6 and y1 is equal to 3, x2 is equal to 4 and y2 is equal to A. So tell me what is the slope of CD. It is denoted by m2 equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 is here. To substitute the value y2 a minus y1 3, y2 minus this is y1 upon x2 minus x1. x2 is 4 minus 6. So when we solve it, this become a minus 3 upon 4 minus 6 is minus 2. So this is the value of m2. It is not a complete value. One variable is coming a, so we cannot solve it. Okay. So here if you want to solve this one, so we need one equation. How can we relate the m1 and m2? So we know that when since AB, ये मैंने पहले स्टार्टिंग में लिख दिया है, ठीक है, यहाँ स्टार्टिंग में लिख दिया है. स्लोप दोनों के क्या होंगे? तो therefore write this line then write here AB is parallel to CD, तो slope of AB is equal to slope of CD. तो therefore M1 is equal to M2. Therefore M1 is equal to M2. What is the M1? This one is 1 and M2 is equal to A minus 3 upon minus 2. Cross multiply, minus 2 is equal to A minus 3. So minus 2 and plus 3 is equal to A. So A is equal to 1. A is equal to minus 2 plus 3. So A is equal to 1. So 1 is the answer of the given coordinate of the equation of line. Okay, sir? Okay, good. Next question. The next question. Question number 7. Question number 7. Question number 7 of this exercise. Now today we will finish this exercise and tomorrow onwards we will start our new exercise. Exercise number question number 7. This is also very simple one. Question number 7. Find the slope of the line perpendicular to the line whose slope is. Okay, find the slope of the line perpendicular to the line whose slope is. Means perpendicular means two line will be there. Okay, so suppose one line and second line. These are the two lines. First line and second line. Both are perpendicular to each other. So it is given in our question. Find the slope of a line perpendicular to the line whose slope is. Suppose this one is the line. Okay, one line whose slope is 1 by 3. His slope is 1 by 3. The question is find the slope of the another line. So how can you calculate the slope? Okay, so let this line is L and let this line is M. Okay, yeah, we can write L and P. L and P. So let the slope of line L is M1, and similarly let the slope of line P is M2. Okay, we know that we have given, since slope of line P, let it is denoted by P is denoted by M2. Its value is given 1 by 3. The question is find the slope of this line. तो इसका slope मैंने किससे denote किया? M2, and this slope is denoted by M1. So what is when two lines are perpendicular? When two lines are perpendicular, so therefore M1 product between their slope M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. This is the relation between their slope. M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. So what is the M1? M1 is not given here. So M1 we can write simply M1. M2 is given 1 by 3 is equal to minus 1. It is your choice. You can take this one is a M1 and this one is a M2. That is your choice, sir. So M1 is equal to 3 transfer in right hand side, to minus 3. So this is the slope of the another line whose perpendicular on the given line. Okay, similarly the rest of the part you can try to solve it. Now I am taking the fifth F fault. Okay, slope is given infinite. Means let the slope of one line is M1 is infinite. The question is let the line P is denoted by M1. Now I am taking it is M1 is equal to infinite. The question is find the slope of the line L. Find the slope of line L. So as you know that when the two lines are perpendicular, when the two lines are perpendicular, therefore M1 into M2 is equal to, their product is equal to minus 1. So one slope is given infinite we can write in this way into m2 is equal to -1. तो m2 we needed the value of m2 to transfer this infinite in right hand side. Here is the in the form of multiplication. So in left and right hand side we can write in the form of denominator. Okay, because here is the multiplication, तो divide में गया, तो m2 is equal to minus, okay, minus or 1 by infinite. Listen this point, if you have given 1 upon infinite means not defined, its value is equal to 0, and when you are doing 1 upon 0, so its value is equal to not defined. Okay, its value is equal to not defined here. So 1 by infinite, its value is equal to 0, minus 0 means 0, so m2 is equal to 0. So the slope of the another line is m2 is equal to 0. So this is the question and we have solved it. Okay, the next one, the next question, sir. This is question number 8. Question number 8. I am taking any one part, rest of the part you can try to solve. Okay, because all are the very simple one. C part, अच्छा दो पार्ट करा रहा हूं, पहले फर्स्ट पार्ट आई एम टेकिंग द फर्स्ट वन ए, देन वन अनदर पार्ट आई विल टेक. फाइंड द स्लोप ऑफ द लाइन, फाइंड द स्लोप ऑफ अ लाइन परपेंडिकुलर टू द लाइन विच पासेस थ्रू द पेयर ऑफ द फॉलोइंग पॉइंट. कुछ समझ में आया सर? फाइंड द स्लोप ऑफ द लाइन परपेंडिकुलर टू द लाइन. एक लाइन है, दिस लाइन इज परपेंडिकुलर, इसका क्या कैलकुलेट करना? फाइंड द स्लोप ऑफ दिस लाइन. तो लेट द स्लोप ऑफ दिस लाइन इज m1. Let the slope of this line is m1. Okay, and this line is perpendicular to the line. This line is perpendicular to another line. Perpendicular to the another line passes through the pair of the following point. This base line is passes through the point. One is 0,8 and second one is -5,2. So this is the question here. Find the slope of the line, okay, which is perpendicular to the another line, and जिस पे परपेंडिकुलर है ये लाइन का स्लोप कैलकुलेट करना है, और ये लाइन इस पे परपेंडिकुलर है, एंड जिस पे परपेंडिकुलर है उसके पॉइंट दे रखे हैं कि वो लाइन किस पॉइंट से क्रॉस हो रही है. ओके, तो दिस लाइन इज पासिंग थ्रू द पॉइंट, दिस 2 पॉइंट. ओके, देन द क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाट इज आवर क्वेश्चन? फाइंड द स्लोप. तो सर हाउ कैन वी कैलकुलेट द स्लोप? As you know that when the two lines are perpendicular, so the relation between their slope, product of their slope is equal to -1, means m1 into m2 is equal to -1. So let this line is denoted by L. Okay, let this line is denoted by L, and suppose this point is A and this point is B. तो and इसका जो स्लोप ले लिया हमने वो ले लिया m2, and the slope of this line is m1. तो m1 into m2 is equal to -1. तो m2 is given here, means we can calculate it. तो m1 is not given. What is the problem? No problem here. Okay, तो so let the slope of line, let the slope of line L is m1, and let the slope of AB, ये भी लेट किया मैंने, AB is m2. तो कैन वी कैलकुलेट द स्लोप ऑफ द AB? तो स्लोप ऑफ AB, it is denoted by m2, and as you know that when the line is passing through the 2 point, so what is the formula for the slope? This is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. By using this formula we can calculate it. Okay, so this one is x1 y1, this one is x2 y2. तो y2 minus y1, 2 minus 8, and upon x2 minus x1, तो -5 and minus x2 minus x1 minus 0, तो it become -6 upon -5. Pencil 6 upon 5 is the value of m2. And since since both lines are parallel, lines are not parallel, perpendicular, lines are perpendicular to each other, and when the lines are perpendicular to each other, then the relation between their slope m1 into m2 is equal to -1. What is the m1? Not given. m1 we need calculated here. Okay, m2 6 upon 5 is equal to -1. तो m1 is equal to 5 we can take in denominator, इसको यहां से ट्रांसफर कर दो, डिनोमिनेटर इज -1 into 5, तो -5 upon 6. तो दिस इज द स्लोप ऑफ द line which is perpendicular to the given line. Okay, the answer is -5/6. Okay, is it clear? Next, D part I am taking. C and D, first and A and B are the same and C और D are also same. Okay, तो C और D वेरिएबल की फॉर्म में, इसलिए मैं वाला क्वेश्चन ले रहा हूं. तो नाउ आई एम टेकिंग द D S anyone C. तो D पार्ट आई एम टेकिंग D पार्ट. अच्छा C लेके चलते हैं क्योंकि C में माइनस का प्रॉब्लम भी है, तो हो सकता है प्रॉब्लम हो जाए. C पार्ट, द पॉइंट इज -k,h and B, -f. Okay, and as the question, find the slope of the line perpendicular to the line. Find the slope of this line which is perpendicular to the line. इस लाइन पे क्या है? perpendicular है. And which passes through the pair perpendicular to the line, perpendicular to the line which is passes through the, इस लाइन पे perpendicular जो कि किससे क्रॉस हो रही है? which is passes through the following pair of the points. तो first point is -k, h, and the second point it is passing through the B, -f. So these are the 2 points are given in our question. Okay, these are the 2 points given in our question. Okay, so sir, can we calculate it? Let the slope of this line is m1 and let the slope of this line is m2. Okay, and this line is L and this point is A and B. So can you calculate the slope of AB? So slope of AB, it is m2. First of all, write the statement what I have written in the previous question. Let the slope of line L1, L is m1, let the slope of line m2 is line AB, line segment AB is m2. The slope of m2 is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So sir, this is x1 y1, this one is x2 y2. Okay, when you are solving this question, to write the x1 y1 x2 y2 separately here. Okay, then solve your question. So m2 is equal to, what is the value of m2? m2 is equal to y2 minus y1. So y2 is minus f minus h upon x2 minus x1, b minus x1 minus k, minus plus. बस हो तो गया सर. नेक्स्ट सिंस इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं कर सकते, वी कैन नॉट डू सॉल्व इट अहेड. ओके, बिकॉज ऑल आर द वेरिएबल कमिंग्स हियर. तो सिंस लाइन्स आर परपेंडिकुलर टू each other, so what is the condition of the perpendicular? The product of their slope m1 into m2 is equal to -1. So what is the m1 we need calculated here, and m2 is minus f minus h upon b plus k is equal to -1. So m1 is equal to, therefore m1 is equal to, this is the coming in the form of multiplication, the denominator transfer in numerator, so minus b plus k and upon minus f minus h. So when we solve it, take the numerator minus as a common in denominator. So m1 is equal to minus b plus k upon minus is common, then f minus is common, so f plus h is remaining, so minus cancel out. So m1 is equal to b plus k upon f plus h. This is the solution of this question. Okay, the slope of the line which is perpendicular to the line whose points are given, okay, that slope is b plus k upon f plus h. This is the solution. Okay, very good. The next one, the next question number 9 I am taking. Question number 9. In the rectangle ABCD, first of all draw a rectangle ABCD. A B C D. Okay, ABCD. The slope of AB is 5 by 6. Slope of AB, let it is denoted by M1, is 5 by 6. The question is, state the slope of BC. Find the slope of BC, CD and DA. बहुत simple सा question है. This is a very very simple one. How can we calculate the slope of the all the remaining sides? Please tell me first. Sir, can you calculate the slope? Yes. Okay, this is the rectangle and AB and CD are parallel. So the slope of AB and the slope of CD are equal. Okay, since AB is parallel to CD, so therefore slope of AB is equal to slope of CD. So what is the slope of AB? The slope of AB is 5 by 6. So therefore slope of CD, let this is M1, M2, M3, let this is M3 is equal to also 5 by 6. इसका slope भी कितना आ गया? 5 by 6, and the slope of this line is also 5 by 6. So now can you calculate the slope of this line? Yes sir, we can calculate the slope of this line. As you know that the interior angle of the rectangle is 90 degree. It means this line AB and this line CD are perpendicular to each other. Since AB and CD, not CD, it's AB and CB are perpendicular to each other. Both are perpendicular to each other. So therefore slope of AB, let the slope of AB, it is denoted by M1. This is M2. This one is M3. The slope of this line is M4. So M1 multiply by M2 is equal to -1. Tell me what is the slope of M1? This one is 5 by 6 into M2 is equal to -1. The M2 is equal to 6 into -1, to -6 upon 5. This one is the slope of this line. M2 is equal to -6 upon 5. Similarly, both this line and this line are perpendicular, so both their slope are also equal. So the slope of this line M4 is also -6 upon 5. This is the answer of this question. Okay, so this chapter is very easy, but maybe you can face the problem if you are not watching the proper videos. Okay, similarly in the case of the parallelogram, you can calculate the slope. चलो एक और क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 in a parallelogram ABCD, as you know that parallelogram opposite sides are equal and parallel. Let this one is ABCD, parallelogram A B C and D, parallelogram ABCD. Slope of AB, let the slope of AB is -1 M1 and its slope is -2. Okay, slope of BC, this line its slope is 3 by, let this slope is M2, 3 by 5. Question is, find the slope of AD. What is the slope of AD? So now just both lines are parallel, these two lines are parallel, so their slopes will be equal. So let this slope is M3 and this slope is M4. So M4 is equal to 3 by 5. As you know that line are parallel, so their slope will be equal. Next their slope will be equal, sir. The next, what is the next? CD. Find the slope of CD. And these two lines AB is parallel to CD, so their slope are also equal. So its slope is also -2. Line are parallel. Next, CD भी हो गया द एल्टीट्यूड ऑफ AD, द एल्टीट्यूड ऑफ AD पे परपेंडिकुलर, तो हाउ कैन वी ड्रॉप द परपेंडिकुलर ऑन AD पे परपेंडिकुलर कैसे बनेगा सर? एज यू नो दैट इन योर 9th क्लासेस, अर्लियर क्लासेस, हाउ कैन वी ड्रॉ द परपेंडिकुलर? अगर आपने AB पे परपेंडिकुलर करना है, फॉर एग्जांपल परपेंडिकुलर ऑन OB, AB ऐसे आएगा परपेंडिकुलर, दिस इज द परपेंडिकुलर ऑन AB। जो साइड पे पूछा है वर्टेक्स से आ जाएगा एक, बट हियर इज किससे पूछा है? परपेंडिकुलर ऑन AD। तो हाउ कैन बी कंस्ट्रक्ट द परपेंडिकुलर ऑन AD पे परपेंडिकुलर कैसे ड्रॉ होगा सर? जल्दी बताओ, हाउ कैन वी ड्रॉ द परपेंडिकुलर? यहां से क्या जाएगी सर? एक लाइन, दो लाइन, यहां से ऐसे कर सकते हो, दिस लाइन इज परपेंडिकुलर ऑन AD, ये वाली जो लाइन है, दिस वन इज द परपेंडिकुलर ऑन AD। तो क्वेश्चन इज द एल्टीट्यूड ऑफ AD, इस AD का स्लोप कैलकुलेट करना है, कैलकुलेट द स्लोप ऑफ दिस AD। ओके, नहीं, एल्टीट्यूड ऑफ AD, जो एल्टीट्यूड बन रहा है, व्हाट इज द एल्टीट्यूड? लेट दिस पॉइंट इज P, तो फाइंड द स्लोप ऑफ PB। ओके, फाइंड द स्लोप ऑफ PB, तो स्लोप ऑफ PB, लेट दिस वन इज M5, लेट द स्लोप ऑफ, लेट द स्लोप of PB is M5, which is altitude on AD, which is altitude on AD. So how can we calculate the slope? This line and this line are perpendicular, so their product will be -1. Slope of their product is equal to -1. So what is the slope of this line? Since we can write here AD is perpendicular, not AD, PB. Okay, yeah, BP is perpendicular on AD. So therefore this line is perpendicular on AD. Therefore M4 multiply by M5 is equal to -1. What is the slope of this line? Is 3/5 and into what is the slope of M5? ये तो हमें कैलकुलेट करना है, तो M5 is equal to ये मल्टीप्लाई में, तो 5 into -1, -5 divided by 3. Okay, -5/3. And the last, find the altitude on CD. तो similarly you can calculate the altitude on CD पे altitude करना है, तो CD पे altitude यहाँ से आ सकता है, this is the altitude means height, perpendicular, this is the altitude on CD. Okay sir, so this is your homework to find the altitude, slope of the altitude of CD.